Hello, artists. We are going to do some printing, and we're going to use our new stencils. These are very delicate, and they're very, very thin, as you can see. So we need to treat these very carefully. There are 11 different designs in here. 12 pieces, 12 different designs. Let's do some green. It's gonna be more than enough, and a little bit of white. Probably too much, but let's. Okay, so I think this, I'm not going to roll the brayer across it. These are so thin that you should be able to lay your paper on top. And I'm going to take a clean brayer, or a dry brayer. This hasn't been used since 7th period, which is over an hour ago. And I'm going to press down, and I'm going to make sure, rub it to make sure I get in all the little cracks. And then there we go. That's what we need to do. Okay, then bonus. Got that. So you're going to put your paper on top of these and rub really hard to make sure you get in all the edges. And then you've got a bonus one. So I'm going to let that dry because my paint is so thin. Okay, and I'm going to let you guys use something that I don't let the 7th graders use, really. And I got to get it out. So while this is drying, I'm going to get my other material. This is acrylic matte varnish, and make sure we're all dry. Okay, I'm just gonna put like a little, oops, I should have shaken it up so it's not all separaty. It should be milky looking like that. And I'm gonna spread that on my and this kind of smells a little bit. And sometimes, you know, you can kind of see where it's like shrinking back a little bit. That's okay. On the clear places, that's okay, but it's gonna stick to the paint. Then I'm gonna put my paper down. And rub really well. And with this, with this stuff, we might even be able to experiment with printing on some darker, different color paper instead of just white. So I'll cut some of that for you. Very well. Okay, there we go. So the matte The matte varnish probably picked up some color from the brayer and off of the Gelli plate, but that's okay. On a darker color paper, that wouldn't really show up very much. So we'll get out some construction paper and see what we can do with that for to use the matte varnish to pick up leftover paint. So now we have opposites, and that's pretty cool. So that's how you use the stencils. Now, cleaning up the stencil. This is super important. I'm gonna get another piece of paper. It's kind of a placemat. So carefully, I'm gonna wipe off. I just have a damp sponge. Oops. Hold it down so you don't fold it and bend it. The paint will probably stain it a little bit. If your paint is really thin, it's gonna come off pretty easy. But that green stains, so it's okay. Whoop, cool. But you can tell it's shiny, so you can tell that the paint is off of it. Like this side is not shiny, the paint is not off of it. So we're gonna clean this side too. But I put it on a piece of paper so you kind of see. And so we aren't rubbing the paint off of the plastic on the table. So there, this is all clean. Ooh, the paint went on. This side doesn't look stained anymore because we turned it over on the other piece of paper. I don't know, maybe you should use a piece of paper, and let's keep this and see what happens to it. I don't know, maybe that's another cool kind of thing we can use for another type of art. So these must be wiped off before you put them away. Alrighty, so all kinds of designs of those. You got to clean it when you're done. And if you need the matte varnish, let me know, and we'll get some colors of paper for you 8th graders to print on. So that is all of that one. Thanks for watching. Bye.